Called the most fun in Mount Dora, enjoy a Segway tour.
Segway of Central Florida is the largest full-service Segway dealership in Central Florida. We offer sales, service, commercial rentals, and most importantly, in Mount Dora, are the Segway tours that we provide of the area. We provide a 1-hour tour which takes our visitors all through the town of Mount Dora, down to Lake Dora, around the lighthouse. We go back into Palm Island Park, up through some of the nicest neighborhoods in Mount Dora, through some of the bed and breakfast, and end up back at the Lakeside Inn where we give a little bit of the town history. A Segway is a two-wheeled self-balancing device, the only type of its kind in the world. It was invented by Dean Kamen about 6 years ago, and it's still manufactured in the United States. And we sell a lot of these to commercial customers such as police departments, security teams, hotels and resorts, any business that has a large area to cover and needs to cover it more efficiently. About half of our sales are also to individuals who want to use the Segway to commute, to have fun, go out in the trails and the woods, and not have any impact on the environment. Since the Segway is battery powered, it will run for 24 miles on a single battery charge, and it only costs about 20 cents to charge it. So it's a very economical way to get around, whether it's for fun, for work, or just to be green. Anyone who is able to walk or stand is able to ride the Segway. We have guests anywhere from 16 all the way up into their 90s. And this time of the year, we have a lot of local residents come into the dealership to take the tours. In the tourist season, we have guests from all over the world, literally all countries. And this is one of the ways they really enjoy spending their vacation, getting away from the hustle and bustle of the city of Orlando and coming up into the little more laid-back area of Mount Dora. And on our tour, they're going to see about 5 or 6 miles of the area that in a period of about an hour and 15 minutes that most people would never see. As a matter of fact, one of the most common comments we have is, I've been in this area many times before and I've never seen some of the things I've seen on the Segway tour. We actually get a lot of different comments from different people on what they enjoy. We spend about 15 minutes off-road taking the Segways back into the Palm Island Park, where we're up back in the nature trails. And for a lot of our northern guests, they get to see the real Florida. And a lot of people haven't ever seen moss. They've never seen palm trees up close, so they really enjoy that. And then when we come out of the park, we come out on the boardwalk. So they're actually out over the lake on the boardwalk. That's where we get to see a lot of bird life, quite frequently get to see alligators. Many people, for the first time, getting to see alligators. We also go up through some of the bed and breakfast areas to look at some of the beautiful homes up there, and we have some guests that really get into that. So it really has something for everybody. About a month ago, we had a gentleman come in with his family, his wife and his 3 children. They went out on the tour. Everyone did fine. They all had a blast, lots of laughing and cutting up. When he came back in the store, he said, "I want you to know this is the most fun I've had in 10 years. And I thought, well, he's just exaggerating. And then he proceeded to tell me about a medical condition he had had as a result of an accident that really had prevented him from doing anything outdoors with his family. He couldn't walk more than about a block. So this was the first time that, as a family, they'd been able to go out, participate in an activity where he was able to keep up with them. And it was just amazing to see the effect it had. And we have a lot of people who might have mobility issues that are able to get on the Segway and ride for an hour, which is just complete freedom for them. In the Mount Dora tour, we give our guests a lot more flexibility if they want to spend more time in the park or more time in the neighborhoods, or if they want to take a little extended trip and see some historic homes. We have a lot of different options, and we have a lot of guests that come back frequently. Every time they have company, they'll bring their guest to do the Segway tour. We have one gentleman who's been here 7 times, and he's asked us if we could, come up with a different route just for his sake. So we've actually got a couple of different routes we're working on to help out our repeat guests with a little more variety. We've started adding tours down in Lakeland, Florida, and we're hoping to move over into the Orlando area, trying to work out something with a tour of downtown Orlando. and just trying to make the Segway more available to more people. It's a relatively new product. It's only been on the market for 6 years. The second generation of Segway, which we're selling now, is greatly improved, much easier to operate, and we've got a lot of great feedback from older Segway owners who've ridden the new equipment, really like the way it works, and just trying to get that out in the public and make it more available.
Lake County, where the best comes into view. For more information, visit us at www.lakecountyfl.com.